Hello Facebook Ads people, I'm Konstantinos, and today we're going to talk about the correct copies. Okay, I think I need to write the best possible copy. Let's say that we'll say, no, this is not okay. Let's say that we are going to, no, this is not okay. No. What about this? No, not this one. If this was you when you're writing copies, let's go on my PC to show you how you can do them in a more efficient and not distractible way, like I destroyed something in my office over here. Okay guys, let's analyze a little bit the subject copies. First of all, I need to clarify that I'm not an expert copywriter. Most of the times I'm hiring people to do the copywriting for me, and the other thing that I want to point out is that a lot of times the companies have their own copywriters. My job as an advertiser is not to find the copy for them, but someone who is an expert should do it. We have all seen what is happening when people try to do stuff that they're not experienced with, like me trying to explain what theorists, physicists are actually doing. I don't care so much about theory when you cannot prove it with results. It's like mathematics, okay? You can talk about, or maybe theory physicists, okay? They can talk all about they want about the string theory, but it's not proven yet. Or maybe I'm wrong, but anyway, it's an example, okay? So let's say about another example, just to be sure, about the black holes, for example, okay? They say that when you enter a black hole, you can exit out I messed it up completely because this is not my subject. You see what is happening when you talk about something that it's not, that is not about, forget it. So, on that concept, let me tell you some general rules about the copies, some things that you need to know, how to take your ideas, but keep in your mind that if you want to do something professional, you need to go to experts. Another thing that I want to point out is this, and this is very important. As a brand owner or as someone who is having their brand and they have a clear picture of how they are selling their products and where they are selling them, nobody can actually dictate you how to do this better. But they can dictate to you the general structure that you should use in order for you to polish it a little bit, okay, and make it better so that it's going to be aligned with your brand and with the message that you want to pass. So listen to the people that they are experts in the copy, but do your personal changes in the message or in the things that are going to be there. Okay, so let's go step by step to explain you some general rules that you need to follow. As you can see here, we have different styles, and this is how you should do your ads, especially when you're doing conversion ads. And let me pick here just a pixel just for the conversation, and let me open, just for the sake of the conversation, and let me open dynamic ads so that I can show you how you can set them up. So if we come here, let's put also just an image, just a dummy image for that. Okay, so when we are here, and let's put here, just for the sake, google.com, just to have it ready. Cool. Let me show you how it's working. Let's say that we are taking one of our texts over here. I like to do them on Excel worksheets because the emojis and everything that you're putting there, they are actually going to be copy pasted. When you're doing that with the cells, keep in your mind that it's putting it on quotes, so you have to remove them. For me, the most important thing is that at the start, you need to have something that is going to trigger the attention. Keep in your mind that all the people are just scrolling, okay? So you need to have something that is going to drag their attention. Of course, the copy is something that comes before the image. The image is also an eye catcher, but we need to have also an emoji on the first line and stuff so that you can drag the attention. Keep in your mind that the first two lines are the ones that they are going to help you pass your message, because these are the lines that they're visible there, and then when people see more, they're going to see the whole text. So your first two lines, they need to be your best message. Let me show you something else which is very important. You can see that we are having gaps over here between. If we don't have gaps, we have what I like to call, and this is also a common mistake that I see a lot of times. Do you see how different it looks? It looks like a brick of text, okay? And let me also do much more of that so that you can see how bad it is visually. Sorry for the spam of my keyboard. Let's click now. Now, let's watch it. Look how bad it looks, and let me make it even worse, just like how some people do it. Okay. So, it looks very bad, okay? It looks like a brick of text. Nobody is going to read that. But let me show you how much better it's going to look if you just do some simple changes. Look at this now. It's looking much better, okay? This is a visual example of how it's looking better if you are just removing all of these problematic situations that somebody is going to think, oh my God, this is boring. How am I going to read all of that? So you're making it easier for them just because you're putting smaller sentences, and people are not going to read just a full dull text, but they are going to read something which looks more interesting. Of course, if we put more emojis here and there, it's going to look even more interesting. Let me clear it up a little bit and we are going to continue. Now that we discussed about the first line, emojis, how important they are, how to keep your different level of, having gaps between so that the text is not going to look boring, I want you to be able in your dynamic ads to put different combinations. So we have a small text, a bigger text, one text without emojis at all, one text with emojis. Let the people decide. Another thing which is very famous and I see a lot is that a lot of times people do this. You can see over here that we have something that we call bullet points, okay? Why? Because it's easier for people to read bullet points. This is statistics, okay? From people reading blogs and stuff, we know that people are reading more the messages, that they're just bullet points, because it's like you're showing them this is important, this is important, this is important, this is important for this product. So this is what people are going to focus to. And then we have our headlines, which is going to be our best line that we need to have in order to close the deal, and description. I'm not very big on descriptions. I use them from time to time, but I don't think that it's necessary. Now, if you don't have the money to hire someone to do your copies in such a professional level, then what you should do is this. You should go to the ad library. I'm having a full video about how to spy your competitors, and you can check the structure that they are using, and you can calibrate this to your needs, and you can go check if they have any ads that they are running for a long period, which means that they are successful, and take their copy and actually start using that. It's very easy to use the ad library. I'm having a whole video I'm going to put on the description. But in general, these are the guidelines that I wanted to show you. Keep in your mind that when you're doing dynamic ads, you can have several options. Don't forget to remove the quotes, as I said. Organize them in your Excel worksheet so that you're not going to lose the emojis that you are adding. Okay? And by the way, one last thing that I want to point out is this. Do you see this one, the bold over here? Okay, it's very easy for you to actually find one and do it. Bold text on Facebook ads copies. If you Google that, you're going to see this one, Yay Text. This is the one that I like a lot. And you can see here that is having several options for you in order for you to be able to actually use it. Now, in order for you to do it, don't forget that you need to come over here and you need to find one post that says bold text generator. You can come here, you can say hello, and then you can see which one of those you like, italics, and let's say that we're taking this one. You copy that, and then you're going to put it in this campaign, and you can see now it's going to look like this. Let me remove it also from the others just so that you can see how it's going to look. You see, now it's in bold. So this is a way to actually add bold with these generators. I can tell you that it's working very well. I'm guessing that's all I had about the copies and how you should use them. Keep in your mind that if you want to learn more about Facebook ads, you can read my book or check my free course where I have more information also about the copies. And until we meet again, be creative and be consistent.